That was a great intro. I don't think they were rolling on it, though.
No, they were rolling on it.
They
got
weren't.
it. They got it.
You sure?
You don't think they got it? Hold on. Yeah. Gary, did we get that?
Oh, that'd be a copy.
Good copy.
I think that when most people hear something on a CB,
Yeah.
they just say copy.
Yeah.
They don't say that would be a copy.
You really take your CB talk too seriously sometimes, okay?
Really? What's your 20?
I'm right here. Okay. Hey, friends. Welcome back to Riggle's Picks. I'm Rob Riggle.
I'm Darren Leader.
We got Gary and Claire in the booth. We got the entire studio audience jacked up.
Dude, we moved to a new building, and now we have 1,500 people watching.
It's crazy. I love the turnout, and I'm always grateful for everybody coming out. You guys are amazing. We have so many things going on as we prepare for season 2.
Yep.
We're winding up season 1. What a season it was. Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce,
John Oliver.
Oh, the list. I mean,
Thomas Lennon.
The list of superstars that have been on this show is truly fantastic. Creed.
Yeah, we had Mark Tremonti from Creed. We had Wolfgang Van Halen.
Oh my gosh, so many.
When do you think it happens that somebody
Will Forte,
this season?
Will Arnett.
We had.
Oh, we had yes.
We had a virtual hit squad of talent.
Yeah.
And I feel like if we took every single one of our guests and we put them into a blender, and we, unfortunately, they'd all die.
Yeah, of course.
But it's a giant size blender, and out of the blender, we take all those people and we meld them into the one perfect entertainer.
To a superstar smoothie.
Yes. What flavor is the smoothie, and what benefits will it have?
I think it's God flavor.
Oh.
And I think the benefit is eternal life and happiness. And that's what I think we gave our audience.
I can't even top that. You're totally right, dude.
And I think season 2, which we obviously has begun, but I think this season has a lot in store for us.
Do you think that you'll be better?
I mean, I hope so. I mean, I hope I'm always continuing to grow and improve. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of...
Yeah.
How did you mean that? I don't like the way you're rolling your eyes and the way you said it side-eye.
No, I didn't. I just said, do you think you'll be better? And by that, I think I mean, do you think you'll be any better at podcasting than you were last season?
Yeah, see, there's hidden text. There's subtext there.
You're
making a suggestion. It's innuendo. It's all of it. It's all the bad things. It's that you're doing right now.
I fully think you're misreading me. But I think you were good.
Oh, Jesus, look, it's going to be a great year.
It's going to be the best year.
It's going to be a great year.
Yeah.
But before we move on, I want to give a shout out to Claire and Gabe for honoring their commitment. When she said she was going to honor her commitment, she was going to dress up as Riggle's Picks.
Okay.
For Halloween. And then they actually did it.
There's a lot of things going on in this picture. That's Claire and her husband Gabe. And Claire is me. She's the shorter one.
With the bald cap, the drumsticks, look at the tats on the knuckles. She got the knuckle tattoos and the sleeve tattoos. Like that's spot on. I feel like I'm looking at a picture of you. Almost.
I feel like I'm looking in a mirror, except for I don't have pants that ride up that high in the ankles.
Yeah, you do. The capris? I see you in capris all the time.
You have never seen me in capris. I only wear those.
Darren.
What?
You wear capris all the time.
No, sometimes I like a capri.
Thank
I
you.
like a good capri. But those are jean capris.
I usually see it when I roll by his house and he's gardening.
Yep, that's when most people see it.
I don't want to get the bottom of my pants all mucked up. You know what I mean? But look at you. Look at Gabe.
So Gabe is me. Now here's what I'm. The beard is jet black.
It's a spot on.
I wish. I got too much. I got salt and pepper. I'm a salt and pepper beard.
Yeah, you are. So much, dude. Look at this.
I know.
Look at that.
That might not even be salt and pepper anymore. That might just be straight
That's
salt.
straight Himalayan rock salt.
That
dude.
is straight Himalayan rock salt.
That's crazy, right?
You look like the chieftain of a Viking tribe.
Oh, dude. You know what? Thank you.
You're welcome.
I would love when I come back.
Yeah.
You know, in the past.
Yeah.
I want to be a chieftain of a Viking tribe.
Yep.
I feel like I would be a good one.
Heck yeah.
You know what I mean?
Heck yeah.
And unlike other chieftains, I would be like in the Netherlands, right? But I wouldn't have big ox coats. I wouldn't have that. I would wear feathers. I would find a raven in my travels.
Wow.
Several. And I would pillage the nests, the raven nests.
Well, that's what Vikings do. They pillage.
Right. And then I would have my handmaids sew me a giant feather coat.
Do you know what a group of ravens is called?
I do.
What?
Can you tell me?
Oh, wait. Ravens or crows? I know it's a murder of crows.
It's an unkindness of ravens.
Oh, son of a biscuit, Gary. That's so good.
Is that a
Isn't
fact?
awesome?
Don't play me. Don't play me.
That is a fact. We'll put up an image right here
An
on the screen.
unkindness. I believe it.
Because I did know it was a murder of crows,
Mm-hmm.
but I was not aware of the unkindness of the raven.
Yeah. That's
so
pretty cool.
the raven is mysterious and dark.
What's the difference between a raven and a crow?
The name, that's one thing. That's just one.
No question, it's different. But what's the difference?
Size,
voice,
bill, tail,
all of it.
wings,
Tail, wings,
flight, roosting, intelligence, behavior,
nesting,
habitat.
intelligence, habitat.
You're just repeating what Gary's saying from the internet.
I can't hear. Is Gary even talking? I didn't hear anything.
I don't have the internet back here.
You can't hear him?
No.
It's coming straight off the dome there, Darren.
That ain't
Don't be a
coming straight
hater.
off the
It's coming
dome.
straight off the dome.
You stop it, you browser user.
Anyway, I want to get back to giving props
Yes.
to Claire and Gabe because they said they're going to dress up as us as Riggle's picks for Halloween.
Yeah.
And they did.
They did, and I'm just curious about the bloody footprints.
That's scary. What is that, Claire?
Gary left a trail.
Oh, that's Gary's
Okay.
foot?
All right.
Gary's bloody trail.
I don't need
Classic.
a third person doing bits at my expense.
if you're gonna do a
You are a
movie,
bad influence on Claire.
if you want to do Blair Witch Project style movie,
Yeah.
you do Gary's bloody prints,
Yeah.
and Gary's like a ghost.
You know what? I would just call it Gary.
Oh, that would scare everybody.
That would terrify. They go, "Have you seen Gary?" They go, "No, man, I'm not going to see that.
I'm not seeing Gary.
I ain't in league with the devil."
How would you say it?
Gary.
Gary. Gary.
And it would start out with, "We all have neighbors." Gary. You know. And
But-
it's him raking his leaves normal, just
Yeah.
like he always does. But put some creepy music behind it
Oh,
and it'd be terrifying.
we all have neighbors.
Yeah.
Gary.
But not everybody has a Gary.
Gary.
And he goes, "Hi, neighbor."
And then you hear Gary.
Yeah.
And then you go, but all neighbors don't keep bodies at the pile of the leaves they're raking.
That's right.
Gary.
And then you cut to a dog taking a shit in his yard, you know, that it shouldn't be. It's unauthorized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gary.
Gary, hey, Gary, you had Halloween too, didn't you? You had a good Halloween.
Gary.
Speaking of Halloween,
Yeah, I did.
but then you got pinched. Something happened. You got pinched. Like you had one of your team made a last minute change.
Yeah, we'll see. I as much as I would have loved to have followed suit, I am at a stage in my life where I have a 5-year-old who assigns Halloween costumes.
Ah, yes.
So he assigned me and my wife each separate Marvel characters, and then he had 2 Marvel outfits as well.
Perfect.
And then at the last second, he said, "No, I'm going to be a ninja." So you see there the female Spider-Man,
Yep.
Ant-Man,
Yep.
and what was supposed to be Doctor Strange or Ant-Man, but it's a ninja.
So
I gotta say, your Ant-Man helmet is that's grade. That's restaurant grade.
I would like for you to wear it when we film next.
Yeah.
That could be arranged, I suppose.
You might have to start wearing that full time in the studio.
I think more than anything,
And I love that he went ninja. He's a badass ninja.
Gary,
Yo.
are you the boss of your house? Because I can't believe you're taking orders from a 5-year-old, bro.
Only on Halloween, but I am the boss of my house.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's
Look,
their
I'm
day.
I'm dressing
No.
up for no.
It's their day.
No, it's not their day.
It's totally their day.
Who's paying the bills at your house, Gary?
Oh God.
I usually hit up Riggle for a loan.
All right. I
That's
get
not
that.
true.
So-
Gary's handling his business, but it's their holiday. If the 5-year-old wants to make the change, you let it happen.
Bro, you're going to give that kid an inch, he's going to take it a mile.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, Darren, is like the things that I would actually want to dress up as are inappropriate if you have a 5-year-old in tow.
He's being responsible.
You know,
Peter North?
I'd be going no. I'd be going for the joke. I'd be, dressed up as like the
Who's that?
Yeah, who is that?
Who is that?
Just a dude.
Okay. That's weird, but
Why does the internet say the decorator?
He is a painter.
I just try to keep things so professional and
That was
classy.
tight, dude. I was not expecting that. That was great. That's great.
That legitimately was off the dome.
That was good.
No, so yes, just for the just while my son is young enough to care, because I am fully aware that I've probably at or past the halfway mark of my son caring what I wear for Halloween, and as long as he is interested in it, I'm more than happy. I showed the picture from last year where I was a Power Ranger because that's what
Gary,
he
you don't
wanted
have
to
to
be.
justify anything. You're doing everything right.
Yeah, I'm just
you're winning.
explaining it to Darren. I'm paying my bills. I'm the head of the household, but
Darren's
for
got
Halloween.
Darren's got a little edge these days. Just gotta let it go.
No, I don't. I'm good.
Okay, you're not.
Okay, yeah. Once again, go to YouTube. Riggle's Picks on YouTube to see the face Darren just made. I don't think he is good.
Yeah.
I am great.
Oh.
If you're going to take orders from a 5-year-old, Gary, that's your prerogative.
Oh boy, that's not what's going on here. By the way, Darren had a power lunch today.
Oh, I'm
and
fading.
Loaded up on carbs, and now he is so tired he can barely keep his eyes open. It's actually kind of fun to watch.
You want to know something for real?
You're about to pass out.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to.
You're going to take a nap.
Shut up, Rob. No, for real. I think, and if there are any doctors who watch or listen to this show, let me know if partial narcolepsy is a real thing. I think I have it.
Partial narcolepsy sneaks up on you, and all of a sudden you're asleep.
Bro,
And then you're back awake.
I can fall asleep right now.
Yeah.
If I really put my head down.
Yeah.
I bet you I could fall asleep in under 40 seconds. I bet you I could. Not even bullshit.
Well, maybe you shouldn't do a big pasta load
I didn't
before
do
the show.
I did a barbecued ranch wrap. Barbecued wrap. But I had a little bit of fries, but it's the cookies. No, I didn't eat all the fries. It was the 2 cookies, the sugar bombs, dude. Oh, yeah. And like my eyes are heavy.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of fun to watch.
It sucks because I'm like, I can feel them crossing up.
This would be a good time for me to talk about my feelings.
Go ahead. I totally will stay awake for it.
It's funny. I'm looking at some of the comments on Instagram, and the people in the audience are saying that you can put them to sleep in under 40 seconds as well.
Gary's in fuego today.
You know what, Gary? If I was a lesser man, I'd be affected by that.
Yeah, well, maybe not on the second cookie next time.
Oh, man.
I'm not doing a second cookie.
I can't even turn Gary's mic off if I wanted to.
No, it would go.
That's the thing.
It's automatic with
It's
Gary.
automatic.
God, Gary's got a human on-off switch.
It's automatic for the people. I think that was an REM album, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was.
Did you like REM?
I did. What, you didn't? He's just looking for an excuse to lay down.
No.
He's just looking for an excuse to lay down.
I think that's correct.
What? What's your problem? REM's fantastic.
Okay, I'm not saying they were bad.
They're not bad.
They're
You
not-
shouldn't say that.
They're not a bad band.
They're great.
They were. Well, see, when they were popular back in the day, in the 90s, right?
80s.
80s.
That's when they kind of
Late
broke on the
80s.
scene. Late 80s.
Late
early
80s.
90s, yeah.
They were formed in 1980.
Right, but when did they hit? When did
hit in 87.
Losing My Religion come out?
That was 90s. 87 was when the Shabba Dabba 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 Dabba
Oh,
Dabba
God.
song.
It's the end of the world and we know it. Okay, when did those songs come out? That had to be like 88.
It was 88.
All right. When that stuff came out, I was into
Metal.
I was into rock.
Yeah.
And REM, I'm not taking anything away from their success, and I'm happy for them as humans. I think it's fantastic that they made a career, and they made music, and they loved it, and people enjoyed it all over the place. It wasn't my jam.
Okay, that's fair.
It wasn't my jam. I didn't get it.
Losing My Religion was 91.
91.
Yeah.
Okay, but that was also what Alice in Chains,
the grunge movement started.
Soundgarden.
Yeah.
I mean, Iron Maiden was a constant.
Nirvana, Pearl Jam. That was all
91, I think.
Was a pivotal year in rock and roll.
I think it was one of the most gnarly years in rock.
Yeah.
Because you had Pearl Jam.
It was a convergent. The roads were splitting. Because hair metal dominated the rock scene for most of the 80s.
Absolutely.
And then it split.
Do you know why?
Poison.
All right, so you guys want to hear some of the albums that came out in rock?
Yeah, but these all came out within like 3 months of each other, so listen to this.
Nevermind, 10 from Pearl Jam.
Yeah, oh, my God.
Nevermind from Nirvana, obviously, sorry. Out of Time by R.E.M. Soundgarden dropped Bad Motorfinger. U2 album, Blood, Sugar, Sex Magic from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Dude, that was an exploding record.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's...
I mean, think about it. That was
Metallica.
all in that time frame, and it became the soundtrack for the entire decade.
Absolutely. Dude, it was such an exciting time. So hair metal in the 80s.
Well, it was just coming to an end because I remember Poison still made the charts in '89.
Poison
with Every Rose
and Warrant. And what happened was
Warrant.
And this is just my
You got
guess.
a theory. What's your theory?
My theory is this: hair metal was party, chicks, drugs, excess, Motley Crue, dirt, the whole that whole thing. Yeah. And then when they started doing the power ballads shined a light on heavy metal, and it got sappy. And it got sugary, and it just became not cool.
It became more glam than metal.
It got real soft.
Didn't it get glam? Remember, everybody was doing the makeup
yes.
and the
And don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I like all that stuff.
Yeah. There's great songs in there.
But it's about the song. So like you had
Heaven's Not Too Far Away by Warrant.
That was one of them. I Saw Red by Warrant. Who else had a ballad? Power ballads.
Slaughter.
Yep.
Didn't they have one?
They had Fly to the Angels.
Angels.
But that was actually cool.
Okay, but that's not considered a ballad though. Ballad is more of a love song.
Ballad would be.
Would Home Sweet Home by Motley, would that consider
that would
a
be a ballad?
Okay, but that's not a love song. That's I want to go home. I've been on the road too long.
Yeah, but that's a ballad.
Okay.
The first line of the Home Sweet Home wiki says, "Home Sweet Home is a power ballad by American heavy metal band Motley Crue."
Well, and the thing about that is though, every band had to have a ballad.
Well, yeah, later they did.
Yeah.
But like in the beginning.
Yeah, because I never heard Iron Maiden sing a ballad.
You never will.
I never heard Priest sing a ballad. I never heard Ronnie James Dio sing a ballad.
No. Like you can hear parts of their songs that where it breaks down, but the whole song.
Scorpions.
Scorpions
what was there? When to Change? Is that a ballad?
Yeah, yes, that's a ballad. Yes.
That's a ballad.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I prefer earlier Scorps, like Animal Magnetism.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Forget about it.
That record, that's their best record, in my opinion. And they had some great records.
Yeah. Well, that early 90s was a divergent moment because it was the grunge movement showed up. Everybody turned their back on hair metal.
I know.
And heavy metal. And it became grunge, which was still power rock, but it just was, now we're doing it in flannels instead of flashy shoulder pads.
And we're doing a lot of minor chords and some weird fourth harmonies and some like dissonant notes, and like it was a
movement.
Yeah.
It was an anti
corporate.
Yeah, and it was very much an anti because the hair metal and the glam metal and all that stuff got so big, it collapsed on itself.
It totally did.
And when it did, it became a parody of itself. And when that happened, it broke away and it became holy jeans and flannels. They went back to simple basics, but still wanted to rock.
Yeah, and it did rock.
Yeah.
Like, for me, Alice in Chains, out of all the bands, that's the pinnacle for me. Those songs that Jerry Cantrell wrote, the voice, the playing, the bass, the guitar, the drums.
Even the look, the slick back hair with the shades, and the look was tough, man.
He was a rock star to me. Yeah. I was like, oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But,
but R.E.M. still put out great effing music, dude.
I can.
And I dig them the most. I have total respect for them. They put out great songs. Great songs.
They wrote some really good songs.
They did.
Just I didn't.
When I'm driving down the highway, I'll pop in. I'm going to mispronounce this. Epipotamus. Is that it? Gary, help me out.
I'm not your guy.
It begins with an E. It's
It's pronounced hippopotamus.
No, it's not hippopotamus.
Eponym.
It begins with I'm screwing this up so bad, and I know all you people are going to write in and say something
you should
terrible.
write in and tell Rob how horrible of a human he is.
God.
Is this the name of a song?
No,
or a
it's
band?
the album. It's an album. It's a yellow cover. I can see it. It has like blue squares and stuff on it. It's I think it's epipotamus. I think it's
It's not even a word.
Look it up on the interwebs. Come on, man, help me out. REM.
It's okay. It's REM.
Yeah. He's not even listening.
It's
to
cool,
this.
Gary.
He was asleep.
Gary, how many cookies
I'm
did you
too busy
have?
trying to look up epipotamus, and it's giving me all the answers for hippopotamus.
Well, look up REM. Look up REM.
REM is it's. You said it's yellow.
Yeah.
Out of time.
No.
Monster.
Nope.
All right. Hold on just a second.
Everybody hurts sometimes. That's.
Do you remember that? Remember that video? That video was cool.
The video is pretty amazing.
The video was amazing.
Look, you can say what you look. You're allowed to like them. A lot of people did. It wasn't my jam.
Gary's doing this on purpose. He's trying to.
Gary.
He's trying to hurt me on purpose. I'm not going to have it.
No, I'm looking through their albums. They don't have anything that's named.
Are you
Oh, eponymous
Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm so crazy and off the mark here.
or eponymous.
Eponymous.
Yeah, it's a compilation album. That's why I was having trouble because I was looking up studio albums.
I love it. Everybody's busting my beans, and I was like one letter off. Here's the deal: you put that bad boy in on a road trip, pure satisfaction, top to bottom.
Well, not for me.
Yeah.
No, sir.
Even your hater self.
No way.
Yes, sir.
Dude, if you put in REM on a road trip we go on,
Yeah.
I'm out.
No, you're not. You're going to sit there and listen to it, and by the time we're done, you're going to say, "Where do I sign up for the fan club?"
Oh,
And I'll say Athens, Georgia, because that's where they're at.
I'm not saying anything of that nature.
Yes, you will. Now, where were we?
You know what?
What?
REM is in the same. Is in the same.
Don't do it. Don't say hateful things.
I'm not. I'm just gonna say that for me, they're in the same fishbowl of music as 10,000 Maniacs.
I love them too.
Oh God.
What's wrong with 10,000 Maniacs?
Natalie Merchant.
Do
10,000
you
Maniacs.
like Taylor Swift more, or do you like REM more?
Me? I like Taylor Swift more than I like REM.
Okay.
You can take that to the bank.
Rob, why do you have that they're from Athens, Georgia on the tip of your tongue? Because that's real. I looked it up.
Yeah, because I know the band and they're really good.
Yeah, because they're cool college kids.
I don't like the way you said
Hey,
that.
we're REM. You want us to play your frat party?
I don't like the way you said that.
But we're not into anything that you might do that
No,
might be...
you're hateful.
No, I'm not.
And by the way, 10,000 Maniacs, they have a song called These Are Days.
Uh-huh.
It's one of the great happy songs of all time. Okay? And when you're full of hate like you are now, you should get in your car and you should listen to These Are Days by 10,000 Maniacs, and you should drive on the highway slowly. Okay? Over in the right lane, not the left lane, the right lane where the other slow people are driving. And you should just listen to it on repeat until you calm down.
I can't...
And get some love in your heart.
I have love in my heart. I cannot believe you love 10,000 Maniacs.
I didn't say I love.
You love them. You love them.
I like them and I respect them and I like the music. Okay? Now.
Did you go to Lilith Fair?
But I also listened to...
Did you buy a ticket to Lilith Fair?
No.
You sure?
But listen, if the Indigo Girls were playing, I'd do it.
I'm sure they are.
I love the Indigo Girls. Love them. They're awesome.
This is making all the sense.
And I also love heavy metal. So I also like reggae and I like country. It depends on my mood. Whatever I'm in the mood for.
Look,
fool.
I can get down with country, reggae, rock, heavy metal. I can get down with new wave. I cannot get down with 90s college rock. Can't do it.
All right.
Just,
All
I
right.
won't do it.
I'm not going to force you to do it, obviously. I just think you're closing yourself off to a world of very good music. Okay? That's all. It's okay. I don't want to go through life full of hate. Okay? I like people, and I like music, and I like good experiences and happy times. But you can do whatever you want.
Here's what I'm going to do. Okay. I'm going to have all those happy times, but I'm not going to have crappy music in it. Okay? My soundtrack is going to have a set of nuts on it. I said it. It's going to have cojones.
Okay.
All right? Because when I'm cruising down the avenue of life,
Yeah.
I don't want to hear, these are the days. I can't do it.
Okay. Listen, man. I'm just saying sometimes a good song like that will take the edge off. Okay? That's all.
Well, when you say sometimes a good song like that, it just doesn't, it's not computing. Like if you said a good song like Slide It In by Whitesnake.
Okay. That's a great song.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Dude, that's a soundtrack.
I'm gonna slide it in right to the top. I'm gonna slide it in. I ain't never gonna stop. Slide it in.
Rob,
slide it in.
Rob,
slide it in.
That's
right
a little too
to...
good. You're gonna get us demonetized off YouTube.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Dude. See, would you
Okay.
rather listen to?
I love that. I love and it's still of the night. I hear the woo-how, honey.
Come on, dude.
Oh, I love that. I love
See, you're getting riled up.
yeah,
'cause
I
it's
am getting
awesome.
riled up. I'm getting revved.
I know.
I'll smash this room into 1,000 pieces. I won't even think twice about it. I'll get in my car and I'll go get a chocolate milkshake and I'll feel good.
I want to see all of it. So bad. So bad. So you're not going to smash anything to losing my religion? You're not going to smash anything to...
Yeah, but sometimes you don't need to smash.
Sometimes.
Frankenstein.
Dude.
Sometimes you don't have to smash everything, Hulk. Sometimes you just got to enjoy. Have a nice, peaceful drive.
No one's putting on Melissa Etheridge in my world.
Don't say a thing about her. She's a Chiefs fan.
I'm not... Look,
And I love Melissa.
I will tell you this. I'm sure she's a lovely human.
She is.
I bet she is.
Yeah.
And I believe you. I just want to rock, man. I want to rock hard.
I know. But okay. And here's why I'm totally fine with your assessment. You're a rocker.
Yes.
Okay. And you are cut from the rock and roll cloth. Okay. So there are certain vibes that don't match you. I get that.
Totally.
I get that. And I'm not judging it. I'm just saying I think there is good music out there that doesn't match your vibe.
I agree with that.
Okay.
I love Sting.
Love Sting.
I love me some Elton John.
Oh, of course.
I
think your song by Elton John is one of the best songs I've ever heard.
I am right with you.
I mean, it's got to be top 5 for me.
It's a beautiful song.
Yeah. And Sting, what's amazing about Sting is when I'm in the mood for him, it's the best. It really...
He makes you feel good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like there's a vibe. When you're in the mood for that vibe and you hear it, it's really satisfying.
It's the same way.
It's almost like Sade.
Yeah,
Sade, at first I didn't vibe with it at all. I didn't get it. I didn't like it.
Right.
I get it now.
Yeah.
And I vibe with it much more than I ever did before.
She's got a beautiful voice.
Yes.
And it puts you in a place.
Yeah.
I think for me when I think about the college bands from the 90s,
because you have an edge about them.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
And look, I'm older than I was then.
Yeah.
I know that's weird. But I think
it actually makes a lot of sense.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that back then I was so only rock that it stuck with me, the feeling. And you know what? Now that we've gone through it and I've worked through it, still don't like it.
All right. I ain't gonna listen. You got to be you, man.
Yeah, it's
it's your journey,
and I respect it. I'm not saying anything crappy about them as people. It's just it wasn't my jam.
Right, and that's fair. That's fine. That's fine. We all listen. That's the way it is. That's why I love variety. Is because everybody's got different tastes, and that applies to movies. It applies to comedians. It applies to music. It applies to art, books, everything. Genres.
What's your favorite? Is your favorite kind of movie a comedy?
Yes.
Just hands down.
Hands down.
You'd rather watch a comedy than any other style of movie.
Yes.
Most generally speaking.
Generally speaking, yes.
Okay.
It's either that or a good action movie.
Okay.
I do not do horror movies.
Me neither.
I don't do them.
I don't want to be scared.
Rob, what's your favorite action movie in the past 10 years?
Oh God, it's got to be one of the Mission Impossibles. Mission Impossible, the stunts they do, the stunts that specifically Tom Cruise does, are phenomenal.
How'd you feel about this latest one where the villain is AI?
Wait.
Way to give it away.
That's not giving it away.
Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, and I'll throw in the Daniel Craig 007 movies.
Yes, that's a very good answer.
What about Daniel Craig 007 movies? They're so raw. And the bad guys are classic villains.
They are. They're like Elon Musk reminds me of the casino one.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? That European dude.
Well, have you seen the one with Javier Bardem? Or is that his name?
Javier Bardem. I think so.
When he takes out his dentures and his face shrinks because of the damage.
God, that's
man, it's some evil.
You know what? Which one is that? Because you're describing it and it makes me want to watch it.
I don't know.
Skyfall is the main one, but I believe he's an ongoing character in the subsequent ones. Like they go back and they see him. I think in the latest one, the last Daniel Craig one, I believe there's a plot point where they go and visit him while he's like in a high security prison. So he's in a few of them.
Oh, well, I also remember the Skyfall one ended, didn't it, when they went back to 007's childhood home in Scotland and they had the big shootout?
That's correct.
Okay.
Ooh, I got to watch that again.
That's a great, like, so action, comedy, those are my jams. And here's the thing, I'll even say this, if it's a good romantic comedy.
Oh, you do a rom-com.
I'll do a rom-com if it's a good one. There's hokey ones, but there's some that are out there that kind of renew your faith a little bit in life and love, and I like those two.
My thing, I love action.
Uh-huh.
Like I'm a Bourne Identity guy.
Oh yeah.
Love the Bourne series.
Yeah. Good stuff.
007's amazing. I also love the Taken series with Liam Neeson.
Yeah, that first one is unforgettable.
First one's great. Oh, and I also like sci-fi and like fantasy. So I like Lord of the Rings, Hobbit. I also like Matrix.
Oh well, how can you not like the Matrix? And again, that's back when Hollywood was original.
Yep.
That's back when Hollywood was making original thoughts and original movies and original screenplays. Love that.
Yeah.
I love that. And I did watch all of the Lord of the Rings.
So good, dude.
So good. I did watch that.
Did you watch you mean the Hobbits also?
Yep.
Yeah, all 6 of them.
Yep.
So good. What about John Wick?
John Wick, fantastic. I mean, as we start to get into the 3 and 4, they're
don't say it.
They're just a little bit more in the fantasy world than they were in the first one. I don't think that's a bad thing.
I'll take that. You came close, Gary.
No. I love the John Wicks. How do you guys?
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about the Has Fallen series? Gerard Butler, Olympus Has Fallen, London Has Fallen.
I haven't seen any of them.
I haven't seen what?
Okay, well, do yourself a flavor.
For real?
Yeah.
I'm going with. I love Gerard Butler.
Okay,
got a little man crush on him.
Yes, so
he's awesome.
Watch the Has Fallen films, and then
I haven't seen that.
There's one, I believe it's on Netflix right now. If you are looking for a rec, called Hunter Killer. Now these are not quote unquote good cinema.
I don't need good cinema, dude.
Great Gerard Butler films.
I need entertainment.
I need. What's the one? Upstanding Citizen.
Law-abiding
citizen.
That is, I was going to recommend that next because that might be the best Gerard Butler movie ever.
Bro, have you not seen it?
No.
Gerard Butler and Jamie Foxx, fucking thank us later.
Dude.
Go watch that tonight. It is so good.
It's killer.
Really?
It's killer. Dude, there's action in it, but it's cerebral.
It's like a psychological thriller, I would call it.
Okay, hold on. Where do I find it?
Law-abiding citizen.
Law-abiding citizen.
You're just kind of
on a streaming platform.
Probably Prime or something.
Okay, so law-abiding citizen. I'm gonna watch it tonight. I'm not even gonna play.
Don't play. Like, sit down with the lady.
Yeah.
Get whatever popcorn you need.
She loves a good thriller too,
bro. It is fun.
Okay,
it's fun. And
sold American.
The end.
Yeah.
You'll call me and you go, D-Man 1000.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay.
And you're gonna call Gary and you go, D-Man was right.
Okay, because he recommended it too.
No, he didn't.
Okay, all right. Well, listen, I'll call both of you.
I mean, I don't even. You don't even need to. I know you liked it.
He brought it up.
I know from the future that you liked it.
Okay,
but you can still.
It's awesome.
Okay,
it is awesome.
Listen. I'm stoked. I can't wait to see it. What am I watching right now? I'm watching Vikings Valhalla.
Oh, brosif. That's the continuation of Vikings.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
With Freitas, the woman Freitas?
I can't remember. I watched the Vikings. And
she's
Vikings.
like the pagan high priestess.
Dude, I got to rewatch Valhalla.
And it's there's like Leif Erikson.
Oh, yeah.
That one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm watching that one, and
It's great.
I've been sucked in.
Dude, the Viking series are that Travis Fimmel guy who was oh my God, the main Viking in the first series. What's his name?
I don't know. Thor?
No.
Ragnar
Lothbrok.
Ragnar
Lothbrok.
Yeah.
That guy was awesome in that series.
Good. I love it. So yeah, there's so many. That's what we were talking about with the with one of our guests. I think that's one of the things that always hits is there's so much to watch.
There's so much to watch,
and that I literally have to make a list.
Yeah.
And check them off as I get to them.
You know what my girl wants me to watch with her? She wants me to watch The Notebook.
Of course she does.
What do I do?
Do it.
Watch it. You watch
Just
it
do
because
it.
it's really good.
Just do it.
For like film history's sake, you have to watch it at least once. You may not like it or love it, but you should see it. You know?
Thank you, Claire.
This is the most I've heard you talk in 6 months, Claire. What's going on?
Just do it. Just do it.
All right. I will. I mean, I've been wrestling with this.
Your chick wants you to do it. Do it.
She wants me to watch The Notebook.
Just do it.
She loves it.
Tell her she has to watch Olympus Has Fallen with you after.
Oh, she does. She's not super into. You know what? She's into shoot 'em ups. By the way, have you seen Shoot 'em Up?
No. What? What am I missing now?
What's the guy's name? Guy something.
How do you guys say?
Clive Owen.
Clive Owen. Dude, Shoot 'em Up, bro, is John Wick before John Wick. So many bullets, and it's so ridiculous and so awesome.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's fun.
It is fun. But
It's a fun movie.
Yeah.
It's way over the top, but it's awesome.
Yeah.
So well, sometimes when they swing the pendulum out that far, you're like, this is ridiculous, but then it becomes fun. You're like, oh, okay, this is what it is.
Yeah, it's just
if
like,
they own it, I'm fine with it.
They do.
Okay.
They lean into it and they're like, we know that this is
an astronomical,
not plausible,
yeah,
but we're doing it anyway. I like that about that movie.
Okay.
And it's like Gary kind of described, it's not great cinema.
Yeah.
But it's fucking fun.
All right. I dig it. We got a lot to choose from here and a lot of decisions to make.
I like this episode because we're just freestyling right now.
Yeah.
We're just two dudes talking about stuff that two dudes talk about.
Right. And we're going to commit to law-abiding citizen.
Law-abiding citizen.
Okay.
Shoot 'em up.
Really? That you want me to prioritize that one?
I want you to watch Shoot 'em up at another date.
Okay.
But
so law-abiding citizens got priority.
Yes.
So
that's
I
tonight.
think law-abiding citizen takes priority because that one doesn't fall under the qualifier that Darren and I have been giving about not great cinema. That's great cinema.
No, it's a good movie.
I would recommend that to almost anyone, even if people don't like that genre or those actors.
Yeah.
That is a fucking A+ movie.
It's a psychological thriller.
It's a psychological thriller that has some action in it.
I don't think I want to know somebody who doesn't like Gerard Butler.
No, you don't.
Me either.
You don't.
Okay. So, all right. So I'm watching Law-Abiding Citizen tonight. That's happening tonight. That's Code Red.
Love it.
That is high priority. Priority 1.
Love it.
Okay. You are going to rediscover REM. You're going to dive right into the deep end of 10,000 Maniacs and REM.
You're killing me.
Darren, what would you rather do? Listen to REM for 90 minutes or watch The Notebook?
Oh, that's easy.
I have a question.
That's an easy.
Hold on.
You have a question?
Am I watching it by myself or with my chick?
With your chick.
Oh, I'd rather watch The Notebook.
No, by yourself.
Oh, see, that's tough. That's a hard question for me to answer.
That is the easiest. That's a walk in the park, Szymanski.
I don't know, dude. Seriously? 90 minutes of REM.
On the road, you're driving. Don't act like you're sitting in a room, Indian style.
Or sitting there and watching The Notebook by myself.
Yeah, that's easy.
Both of those options are not cool.
I can't listen to
Notebook
this.
will go by way faster.
I can't listen to this.
Not to step on what Claire just said, but I actually have to modify the assignment here because I was guessing at how long The Notebook is. It is not 90 minutes, which was my initial assumption. It is 2 hours and 20 minutes. So 2 hours and 20 minutes of The Notebook or 2 hours and 20 minutes of REM?
Yes.
2 hours and 20 minutes of The Goose. I like him.
I do too. He's great.
And I like Rachel McAdams.
And I do too.
I just don't know if I want to see him be all fighty and lovey.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a tough. That's one of the worst. What would you rather do?
That's I can't listen to this anymore. All right, everybody, do yourself a favor and put yourself to the test.
You got to answer that question for yourself. What would you rather do?
Wait a second here. I have to make a small correction.
Absolutely.
It's 2 hours and 4 minutes. There's apparently Notebook the musical, and that's what I was looking at for 2:20.
Oh God, Claire.
Claire interested.
Claire, sorry, Gabe. Sorry, Gabe.
Gabe, you got plans tonight,
yeah,
boy.
I know what you're doing tonight, Gabe.
Are you kidding me? We're watching Law Abiding Citizen. I've already seen The Notebook.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait,
Claire.
did Gabe watch it with you?
The Notebook?
Yeah.
No. Solo.
Don't make him. Just from one man to another man through you. Don't make him watch it, please.
I might have to, but I'm not. But we do fair trades.
I actually believe that. I think they probably do fair trades.
Well, yeah, but you guys are all weird and perfect. What's your fair trade? What does he want to watch that you don't want to watch?
Okay.
It's a documentary
on
something.
I'm only thinking of the ones that we have already watched.
Okay. Give me an example.
What's the superhero movie with Will
Ferrell?
Will Smith?
Will Smith.
The one where he's a superhero? Hancock.
Oh, you didn't want to watch that?
I had no desire, or it wasn't in my...
What'd you think?
It was cool.
Yeah.
I loved it, actually.
It's great.
Cool.
Bateman is awesome in it.
Bateman's
Will Smith
amazing.
is great in it.
Charlize Theron.
By the way,
I
is there
love that.
anything Bateman's not good in?
No.
By the way, Charlize Theron
Yes.
is permanently on my guest list. I put her plus 13 people to any show she ever wants to come to. I don't know her.
Yeah.
But in the event that she ever shows up,
Yeah.
she's getting in free.
That should be the lead. We have a standing invitation to one of Darren's and band's show.
Yep.
Her plus a dozen.
Plus 13. So there's
that's
14
a Baker
total.
dozen. Her plus
13. So there's 14 people.
14.
Yeah, that
Okay.
could get in every time.
I don't
This
pass
is
that
because
up.
you assume she goes places and asks for her free tickets?
She loves heavy metal.
Look, man, I don't know if she's ever going to even know that I'm real.
Yeah.
I'm a human.
Listen, you don't have to explain. I leave a ticket for Elvis to this show every time. It's out front.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
I guess if you don't do it, you'll never know. You know?
Yeah.
I get it.
All right. Friends, this has been Riggle's Picks. I'm Rob Riggle.
I'm still Darren Leader.
Yeah, God bless. We got Gary and Claire in there. Get ready, because 25 is going to be a fun year.
25, come alive.
Oh, you didn't.
Oh, I did.
Bow.